Wow. I think I'm with Rotten Tomatoes on this one. 100% for a movie. Gotta check that one out.
What happens now?
They arrive.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I recently watched the Arrival movie, so let's get right into it. Guys, I want to talk about this movie so much. Like, there's a lot of things that I wish I could say about this movie, but I can't. And the thing is, I can't really do a review about this movie because I would have to give a lot of spoilers, but I'm gonna try my best to keep this spoiler free because it's so good. It's such an amazing movie. It's very well directed. The cinematography for this movie is amazing. Like the sights, the views, the freaking shape of the UFO, you know, the interaction that you get between each character in the movie. It's just great. Like, this movie blew me away. It left me speechless by the end of the movie. Like, I literally left like with no words. I was just like, oh, all right, guys, if you guys think this movie is like Independence Day, War of the Worlds, or something like that, you know, some movie that it's like Battle of Los Angeles, where, like, you know, we get an invasion of aliens and they're gonna attack our planet, then no, just stay home. It's nothing like that. This is a completely different experience for alien movies, to be honest. And it's one of the best movies I've seen all year. Probably, I would say it in my top 3, top 5. So quick synopsis. Amy Adams is the main character in this story. She's an expert linguist who gets recruited by the military, and they need help learning why these UFOs have landed. Like, they want her to go into the spaceship, or, you know, the pods or whatever they are floating, and they want her to go in there and try to communicate with the aliens to see what it is that they're doing there. Amy Adams pretty much carries this entire movie. Everything's based really around her. You do get some great supporting roles also in this movie. You have Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner, who aids her in trying to figure out, you know, what's going on, you know, how to communicate with these species. And he does pretty good, you know. I think he does pretty good in almost any movie that he's in, but, you know, it's not like, you know, like, oh my god, he is so amazing, you know. So it's same thing in this movie, you know. He does a good job, but it's not like, oh, like, you know, something that I'm gonna leave with and I'm like, oh my god, you're like, that was like the best movie he was ever in. But you did a good job, Hawkeye. I like you. You also have Colin Weber, who is played by Forrest Whitaker. He's the one giving out orders pretty much, you know, trying to get reports, you know, what's going on, you know, how fast can we figure this out and all that stuff. So he's really good too in the story. Like, I liked him a lot. Now, the director for this movie comes from Sicario and Prisoners. 2 very, very amazing movies. If you guys haven't checked those out, you should, because they're really great movies. And I mean, like, just the director from those 2 movies did such an amazing job in those 2 that, I mean, I had high expectations for this one, and I mean, he definitely met my expectations. Like, he did such a great job. Man, I forgot his name. It's like Denis Villeneuve. I don't know if I said that right. Fuck, my bad. You get these like views from like the distance where like you can see the characters interacting with each other, and it's just a great experience. Like, there is some narrating in the movie by Amy Adams and Jeremy Renner. It's not overused or anything like that. I think it's, you know, it serves its purpose. You know, it helps with the story. And I was surprised when Jeremy Renner did his narrating, because I didn't expect that. I was like, wait, he's doing narrating too, which was pretty good. You know, I liked it. I enjoyed it because that helped explain some of the things that I had questions for throughout the movie. And like, this movie literally puts you in a situation where you're questioning everything that's happening. And through those narrations, you actually get a lot of the answers that you're looking for. This movie is like an alien invasion for grown-ups. It's a beautiful experience. There's a whole lot of dialogue. There's a whole lot of tension, drama, and just raw emotion coming from Amy Adams. And her character plays a freaking amazing role. If her acting wasn't up to the expectations, then this movie wouldn't be anything without her. Like, I think she carries this movie throughout the whole storyline. And, you know, if it wasn't for her, you know, this movie would be crap, honestly. Like, I don't know who would have played a better part than Amy Adams. She might even get a nod for an Oscar. I don't know. Like, I don't know how Oscars work, but like, her performance, you know, to me was Oscar worthy. The pacing for the movie was perfect. I think the beginning segment of the movie was great. You know, it brings you in already. It's already making you ask a lot of questions. I like how they worked with political views in this story. You get to see a lot of the governments from around the world trying to work with each other, trying to figure things out. And, you know, it kind of shows you how the human race would react if these aliens landed on our planet. Like, we would obviously freak out. Like, we would be going nuts right now. This movie hits the 2-hour mark, but honestly, I wanted more. Like, I wanted more because you know, I had so many questions. It's such a mind fuck. I'm not sorry for my language, but yeah, it's a mind fuck. The ending was perfect for me. It built up so much that I don't know, like I was just deep in thought, you know, after I left. This movie is nearly perfect. I mean, there is nothing that I could totally bash on it. Maybe there's like a couple things, yeah, that, you know, are a little bit fuzzy here and there, but it's just few things, very, very little subtle things that, you know, it's like, nah, that, you know, it kind of works for the movie. Like, there's nothing in there that I can say that, you know, it's like, oh, that sucked, or like, oh my god, that was boring, like, oh dude, like, can they stop talking, like, show more Alien or whatever. But no, it was nothing like that. Like, everything was perfect, everything was very well done, directed. Cinematography was amazing. The actors in this movie were amazing. I mean, I just can't. I'm gonna watch this movie again eventually. I'm probably gonna watch it a couple more times because it was just great, and I want to experience it again. Guys, with Rotten Tomatoes giving this 100%, do I agree with it? Hell yeah, I agree with it. I went in there with no expectations whatsoever, and I came back with like the best movie like of the year possibly. And yeah, you know, I gotta say, Rotten Tomatoes, yep, I agree with you. This movie, I'm definitely giving a 5-star out of 5. It reminded me of Interstellar, Contact, and like, you know, all the other movies that like freaking make you think a lot and then just freaking mess with your head at the end of the film. Yeah, those movies are the best. Guys, if you guys are planning on watching this movie, please do so. Go in there with an open mind. Go in there with no expectations. It's a great time. It's a lot of suspense, tension, drama, raw emotion. If you guys love that, then please do check it out. If you guys have any thoughts on my review, please let me know down below. Like this video and subscribe to my channel for support. Till the next time, guys, stay tuned.